Hey guys, Bailey and Katie Peer here at the Osceola project right off McGregor. Go ahead and check out what we did here today.
Yesterday I was dreaming about you and me forever. I woke up with the feeling like the city doesn't sleep when we're together.
If you noticed in the front here, we had a bunch of trees, a bunch of plants just cluttering the whole landscape. We ended up taking out not only all the grass, but all the trees. Check out the difference from where it was to where it is now. Basically, this is what we mean when we ask you, do you want to do an entire landscape renovation?
You're so easy to love. You're just so easy to love. And I know when I look at you, you're sent from above. You're just so easy to love.
Over here, they wanted a little area where they could kind of pull off a little side piece for their driveway. So what we did is we did the diamond concrete pieces, and then we went ahead and did the Astroturf in between it. A very long process, took a lot of effort and a lot of time, but it came out awesome. Not only did we do that for the little driveway accent piece, we also did it for the fountain. So we did the concrete diamonds right here, and then they did a fountain as our main specimen. So that way, as you park your cars, walk into the house, you get the tranquil feeling of having water running right there, and it looks pretty beautiful too. Katie, you want to talk about the pots you did?
Yeah, so Christine, our client, she loves little pots and things like that, details. She's really big into pottery, so she has a lot of different pots around her property. But this one was just a little hanging piece, and we wanted to go ahead and add some succulents in here for her. Succulents are great for these little hanging pots because they don't need any irrigation. You just dip your finger in about an inch, see if it's wet. If it's wet, then you don't need to water it, and if it's dry, you do. So they're very easy to maintain, and they grow nice and fast. You can also propagate them and move them from pot to pot to always keep things fresh.
Every day is the weekend.
So for this landscape bed, this is the main bed for the house, and we really wanted to make it beautiful from the road looking up and as they walk up the front. Just nice specimen pieces that aren't too hard to maintain.
Right here we have a mandevilla vine. This is a really neat vine. Here later in the week we have some glossy white 5-foot trellises that we're going to install behind them and then go ahead and attach them. So therefore, as they grow and they mature, they'll be able to show off their flowers to their full extent, and we'll be able to prune and maintain it correctly on those trellises. So can't wait for those to come. That's going to be a great little addition to this landscape.
Guys, so this area right here is a cool area because it's back behind their pool cage. It gets a little more shade. She has a smaller backyard, but she still wanted to have cool pieces where she could. This area was a special piece because she wants privacy, but she also wants something pretty. We went ahead and put this Japanese blueberry tree in, and this will grow nice and big, but also allow you the privacy because it can get as wide as you really want it to for this area. And we have the pink tie because the nice shade that she gets here, along with the Mona lavender. So she'll have the nice color, and at night it'll look beautiful with the uplight. Have this cool walkway back here where it's almost like a jungle feeling. We can walk from the gate all the way to the back and see the Japanese blueberry tree. But this was an interesting area. It was a little bit tight. We have ecclusias on this side, and then she wants an area to step out of from her pool cage. But once we got to this area, if you can see, all of them are diagonal, so it wouldn't look right because they would be straight or just turned, and she didn't like the look of it. So we went ahead and she had this idea, the customer put it upon herself herself to go ahead and make these little turtles with her boys, and they had fun doing it, and it ended up being a super cool piece. So we were able to install these for the family and have a nice little art piece that they can walk out and show their friends.
Finishing up another job right off of McGregor. This one specifically is off of Osceola, and we've done a few projects on this road, and we've enjoyed working in this neighborhood. A bunch of great neighbors and community. So if you feel like strolling by, go ahead and drive through and check it out, see how it's growing and filling in. We're gonna have our company, Fort Myers Garden Service, maintain it. So judge us on how it's growing and filling in, because we're gonna be taking care of it as well. So thanks so much for watching, and we appreciate you guys.